Hey everyone, hopefully you can hear me. I am going to see if, in fact, I am now on a different... Okay, so I see Gary sent me you lost signal. Okay, hopefully we see everybody start filing in again. I am so sorry about this. I'm not sure why this keeps happening, but I'm going to actually share it again. And hopefully as you guys file in, you can let me know that you're here. It looks like I'm still freezing a little bit. I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, you see me and you hear me as well? Because I'm showing frozen on my PC, on my computer. I'm not sure why that's happening. So hopefully you guys can see me. I see that you see me. I'm just wondering that you hear me. I'm not sure why this is happening. To say it's frustrating is an understatement. We are back. All right, good. So everybody can hear me? Not frozen, and I hear you. Thank you, thank you. All right. Whew. All right, so we got through that. So I was talking about the live sale rules. I apologize, everybody, for the craziness. It's very frustrating that that happens. So live sale rules, basically to bid during the live sale, you're going to type in the number of the item that I'm showing if you are interested in purchasing it and put the word sold next to it so that I can reserve it for you. The live sale prices are in effect not only here, where you'll get an incentive for buying with me during the live sale, but they're also going to be in effect on mjosephcreations.com starting 10 p.m. tonight and running until 11:59 p.m. on Thursday. I may extend the sale into Black Friday weekend, or I may do something different. That still remains to be seen based on inventory levels. Okay, as far as the next thing, if you are a new customer, again, welcome. Hopefully you're seeing this. If you are a new customer and you are bidding this evening and you are purchasing something, please shoot me an email after the live is over at support@mjosephcreations.com with your full name, your mailing address, your phone number, and all that good information that's listed right over there, like consent for the newsletter and the items that were bid upon, so that this way I can actually create an invoice and a customer account for you. If you are a current customer, welcome, welcome. There's nothing that you need to do unless you change your mailing address. So just keep track of your items. You will receive an emailed invoice. I apologize if that says Saturday. I did not change that. I missed it. You will receive an invoice tomorrow. So that invoice will come tomorrow. I want to make sure that that's stressed because that invoice will arrive on Tuesday and you are expected to pay it within 24 hours of receipt of that invoice. So I apologize for that typo over there. It's something I missed. I'm used to going live on Fridays. So taxes and shipping will be added if applicable. All invoices must be paid within 24 hours of receipt of the email. And then the use of promo codes is prohibited with the live sale pricing because we're already doing such great discounts at this point. So we're going to go back to a full screen right now. Get me out of that little box. It was very claustrophobic in there. So how is everyone as we're starting to get to our first item here? How's everyone doing? I also want to discuss too that we are, let me see. We're doing a free gift with purchase tonight. So if in fact you purchase over $65 tonight, you will get a free Peach Bellini candle while supplies last. If we do run out, I will give you another candle for free. So you're getting a candle one way or another, but we are just doing the Peach Bellini candle right now as the free gift with purchase for anyone who is spending over $65 this evening. So keep that in mind. There is a freebie in it for you. It is a 6-ounce net weight candle. Smells like champagne and peach nectar. Can't go wrong. And it comes with a free download of Ari Rose, who is my niece, her single Peach Bellini. So that is going to be the free gift with a $65 purchase tonight. And a 6-ounce candle is going to burn for anywhere from like 30 to 33 hours. if you burn it in the recommended 4-hour intervals. So they last a decent amount of time. And our candles are made of 100% Eco-Soya soy wax. Everything burns very clean. American cherry wood wicks. Nothing's going to poison you or your family. You can have peace of mind knowing that you're burning a clean, eco-friendly candle. So let's talk about our first item up right now. And the first item up is going to be the 2023. That's you, girl. I didn't know you were on. Hey there. Hey there, Miss Ari Rose. So the first item that we're going to be talking about is the 2023 Holiday Scented Candle Pack. Now notice I'm saying 2023 because these are last year's scents, but we have a couple left. So I wanted to put these out there at a really, really good price. We're doing, did I not change that? No, that's correct. $29.99. So we're doing $29.99 for the Holiday Scented Candle Pack. For 4 candles, you're getting 4 3.4 ounce candles. So you're going to be looking at approximately 17 to 20 hours of burn time on those candles. And I'll be honest with you, they do fill a room even though they're small in size. So you have Promised Land, which is exclusive to this 4-pack. And Promised Land is like an oatmeal, fig, and honey. And it's just a really comforting scent. I released that last year around this time, so I included it in this 4-pack. You will also get Palm Frosted Juniper, which was like evergreens and pines mixed with fruit notes, pomegranate bitters, boozy eggnog, which we're bringing back this year because it was so popular. Obviously eggnog, vanilla, all the creamy notes, plus that little bit of bourbon to give that little special something. And then you get a peppermint bark, which we're not selling this year, but peppermint bark combines your white and dark chocolate with notes of crushed candy canes. So that's got everything for you. $29.99, 4 candles. It comes specialty in a specialty box that is ready for gifting. So I believe I have 2 of these left. I can do the Merry Christmas box, or I can do a white plain box for you or your gift recipient. And so $29.99 is the lowest price I've ever offered these at. So keep that in mind. And you get 4 candles. So the total is what? 68 hours of burn time for $30. Not a bad deal. So that is number 1. Forgot to put the number up. So the Holiday Scented Candle 4-pack is number 1. It's $29.99. I only have 2 left, so move on that if you are interested. Now we'll go on to number 2. Number 2 is the 2023 3-pack. So that includes the 3 candles that you see below, with the exception of the Promised Land. Promised Land is only available in the 4-pack. So you have this in the 3-pack, $21.99, the lowest price ever for the 3.4 ounce 3-pack. So $21.99 will give you 3 candles at 3.4 ounces. So you're looking at approximately 52 to 53 hours of burn time for $21.99. And I have 2 of those packs left if you are interested. So that is Palm Frosted Juniper, Boozy Eggnog, and Peppermint Bark. So like I said, Palm Frosted Juniper and Peppermint Bark were exclusive to last holiday. We are not making them anymore. This holiday, we have some new scents that we're introducing, and you'll be seeing those coming up in just a moment. So if you are interested in the Holiday Scented Candle 3-pack, that is $21.99 on sale tonight, and it's number 2. All right, so we're going to switch up the screens a little bit here. We're going to go to 3 screens. We'll put the product in one screen. We will put the pricing in the other screen, and we will put me in the last screen. Let's see how that works out. Bam! There we go. And so this is the 2023 Palm Frosted Juniper candle. Currently, I have 4 of these left. So these are the full-size 6-ounce candles. Again, they're going to be about 30 to 35 hours of burn time just for that 6-ounce candle. This one you're going to see is decorated. It has the crystals that I put in there to make it look like a little piece of like berry and holly. and it's decorated with biodegradable glitter. So every one of the 6-ounce tins this evening is 3 for $50. So if you guys know my normal regular price of $25 per candle, this is actually like buy 2 get 1 free this evening. So it's 3 for $50. So if you're keeping track, and if you want to bid now, you could say number 3 sold, but if you're keeping track, just write down number 3, and then once you get 3, shoot those to me, and we can do them in increments of 3. Every 3 candles is going to be $50 tonight. So it's a really good deal. And these make great host and hostess gifts. These make great Christmas presents, Hanukkah gifts, whatever the case may be. So keep that in mind. And like I said, every one of my candles is 100% soy wax with a clean burn, very eco-friendly, nothing toxic or poisonous. My oils that I use are vegan and cruelty-free. So we have wood wicks that are organically sourced from American cherry wood trees. You can't go wrong. Nothing is going to poison you or your family. You can have a peace of mind burning my candles for the holiday. And so that's number 3. That's the palm frosted juniper, notes of pine. Juniper, you're going to get berries. You're going to get fruit notes. You're going to get pomegranate. I put in pomegranate bitters actually in there to kind of give it a little bit of a twist. But it's like, for those who love pine scents, I'm not a huge fan of pine scents personally, but I created this and crafted this so that the pine and the evergreen notes would be more subtle, and the fruit notes would kind of, amp up those fragrance notes in that profile. I wanted to make it like a marriage instead of just having a pure pine scent, because to some people that's a little nauseating. So that is number 3, the palm frosted juniper candle. And because if you were doing a 2023 candle, if you noticed, I put an additional $2 off. So if you do this for every holiday candle you have from last year, okay, that says additional $2 off, you'll get $2 off that candle, which means if you were to buy, let's just say I have 5 of these. If you were to buy 3 of them, I'll give you $6 off. You'll get 3 of these candles for $44, if that makes any sense. So hopefully you keep that in mind, because it's worth it to get in on this, and I'll give you an additional $2 per candle from the old line. Number 4 is last year's Boozy eggnog candle. So this came in the more traditional tin with the label wrapped around the edge. You're going to see there's a difference in this year's tin, but again, an additional $2 off for each one of these that's included in your order. This is number 4. It has all the hallmark scents associated with a spiked eggnog. And so if you like the creamy notes, the nutmeg, the cinnamon, that little bit of custard that comes through, you get the notes of the little whiskey. There's bourbon scent in there, and there's also a butterscotch note and component that I added into there just to give it another depth. And that's number 4. And like I said, if you do any of those candles, you are looking at an additional $2 off the $50 price point for each of those candles, those 2 specifically that are included in your set. Okay, let's see now. So you guys mill that over. I need to put some pictures in here that I didn't realize I didn't put in. You would think I would know by now to double check when I do things. Let's see. Just got to get these 3 pics in here so I can show you the new candles. So let's see. Let's go to the bottom. Hopefully they're there. What are we doing first? This one. I'm my own producer in case you haven't noticed. And you could see, per usual with Joseph, things are running just smoothly. So let me get up the next one. And then we'll get started with our new holiday candles. I'm like, where are the pictures? Oh, that's right. I have to import them after I take them. That little step is quite important. So how's everybody doing tonight? Everybody doing okay on a Monday evening? Are we tired from work? Are we mad that the week started over again? Are we looking forward to Thanksgiving? What's going on, and how is everyone? So Boozy Eggnog has a new look this year because I only have 3 of the other ones left. And like I said, you get an additional $2 off for that. But the new Boozy Eggnog comes in one of our new circular, right? It's the same amount of wax, so it's still a 6-ounce candle. This is the 2024 version of Boozy Eggnog. It was just popular last year. I made a lot of them to compensate for the popularity, and I was left with a couple, so I wanted to make sure. Hey, Heidi, welcome, welcome. I wanted to make sure that I was able to get these going again for this year. So I have a new Boozy Eggnog. As you can see, sans decoration. I kind of let the vessel speak for itself. So same exact notes that we were talking about. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one, Ariel. Same exact notes as we were talking about before, but this is the new 2024 version. If you wanted the new vessel, these are a part of the 3 for $50. So I won't spend a long time on that one, but it is really beautiful. It's a gold container. Oh, that's right. That's the one you lit in your office and everybody was like talking about it, right? That's awesome. That's awesome. So number 6 is, oops, I did that wrong. What is going on with me, boy? Let's try this again. How are we going to just rectify this? We're going to go here. We're going to put this in here. And we're going to put this in there. Whew. All right, listen, like I said, welcome, welcome. It's, no surprise that I'm having a technical issue. It's hard to juggle everything at once. I'm not even kidding. All right, so this is the new release for 2024. This is crushed candy cane. So I actually took the components of the mint. Remember we were doing like a lot of the mint and the peppermint bark last year. That's kind of the chocolate. We've said take a rest, chocolate. We're going to do all about the candy cane this year. So what I did was I actually found a fragrance note called Velvet Vanilla, which combines amaretto notes. It combines a little coconut. It combines a little clove. It's got all the good notes to mix with the peppermint and candy cane mix. So it smells like if you were to take a candy cane and you're like biting it and crushing it in your mouth, and all like that ozonic aroma that like fills your senses. That's what this candle is all about. So it's crushed candy cane, and it is part of the 3 for $50. And as you can see, the vessel is a really beautiful Christmassy red that if you got all 3 together, it would look like a beautiful set, because you're about to see the next one coming up next. So number 6 is crushed candy cane, and that is one of the new holiday candles for 2024. 3 for $50 on all the 6-ounce tins. Okay. Number 7, I did it again. As I was hitting it, I'm like, I can't believe I just did it again. Let's try that again. Number 7. Whew. Listen, I can't guarantee we're not going to be off before tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm just joking. All right. So number 7 is Gingerbread Woods. So you guys know that I had a gingerbread house candle that was really upping the ginger and spice. I've pulled back on the ginger and spice, and I've actually let the Hansel and Gretel's house kind of speak to itself and rise to the occasion, bolstered with frosted juniper notes. So I actually took 2 prior candles and kind of like combined them together. So you're going to smell the evergreens underneath the notes of the gingerbread. So it's as if you stumbled upon Hansel and Gretel's house, or maybe the witch's house, right in the middle of the forest. You're going to get the notes of evergreen and pine. You're going to get those cinnamon and fresh baked notes with the vanilla and the frosting. And of course, the fresh baked gingerbread. So that all comes through. You're going to see it's in a green vessel, same as the others, right? So that same rounded shape, still holding 6 ounces of wax, but it's just a different feel. So if you were to get all 3 of them together, you'd have the gold, the red, and the green, and it would be $50 for all 3. And so that's number 7. That is the Gingerbread Woods candle, new release for 2024. Is anyone excited to see the new scents? It's very quiet in here. So number 8 is the Grace scented candle. Grace is a mixture of brown sugar and fig, and cashmere plum. So you're going to get a lot of notes of earthiness from this, okay? Those are actually forget-me-nots on top. Those are, flowers. They're biodegradable, obviously, so you don't have to worry about that. It is covered with biodegradable glitter as well, but this is a really earthy scent. The Grace candle, good. Okay, just want to make sure that everybody's like getting in on this. I know with my technical difficulties, I'm seeing that the attendance is weaning, but listen, if you haven't shared it to your timeline already, please do, because they're probably looking at the old video and wondering why I didn't even start selling anything. So this is the Grace scented candle. Again, very earthy notes, very fig forward. It's different, but it's warm because it's got those brown sugar notes that are going to kind of shine through. And it's got that cashmere plum note, which gives it that little bit of comfort. So yeah, this is number 8. Again, it's part of the 3 for $50. So I'm going to be moving a little quick because we have a lot to show tonight. Number 9 is the XL candle. And the scent on this candle is white eucalyptus, lavender driftwood mixed with sea salt. Or if you're being fancy and being French, you could say sel de mer. But it is eucalyptus, driftwood, and sea salt. So small notes of lavender in there as well. It really comes through nicely. Very ozonic. So you're going to get like that real airy smell from this. It's a very popular fragrance. And that's decorated with some sage on the top, eucalyptus on the top to match the eucalyptus that's in the candle, and some crushed crystals on the top of that. So this is the XL scented candle. Again, white eucalyptus, lavender driftwood, and sea salt combining together. So all of these candles mix and match are 3 for $50 in the 6-ounce tins. Number 10 is Purify scented candle. So Purify combines white sage, lavender, and oak moss and amber. So you're going to get all these really nice scent combinations that are going to come together. It presents a really nice unisex, clean smell. I like the fact that Purify comes across as like this clean smell. Like the sage just makes it feel really, really warm, but the rest of the notes come in to give just that like clean smell. Whenever we smell lavender, it comes across to me as comforting and clean. And then the oak moss and the amber working together in conjunction, it just really gives a really pleasant scent profile. So that's number 10. That is the Purify scented candle. And that is, again, 3 for $50 with the sale going on. Number 11 is the Provision scented candle. This combines cinnamon and sandalwood. So those are going to be your primary notes. It's actually a cinnamon sugar. So you're going to get notes of that sweet cinnamon coming through. That's the predominant note. It's bolstered by middle notes of sandalwood, base notes of peony and amberwood. And there's also, no, that's it. That's all there is. I don't know why I was adding more to it. I'm like, that's it. You get a couple of cinnamon sticks in there. It's decorated with some gold biodegradable glitter. So again, eco-friendly and really great. This one, even though it has the wood notes in it, believe it or not, smells very gourmand. You're going to get a feel of, you're going to want to eat it, but don't eat it. I always tell everybody that. All right. So this is number 11 is the Provision scented candle. Again, 3 for $50. Number 12 is the Comfort scented candle, and that combines lemon bar and lavender. So normally you get your average lemon and lavender scents. This is kind of turning that on its ear. I did lemon bar to give those notes of shortbread, those buttery notes that are going to come through as well. So you're going to get just a kind of twist on your traditional lemon and lavender candle. This one definitely gives off vibes of it says comfort. I don't know how much more I can say about it. It's like a warm hug. That's how I feel about a lot of my candles that have these certain warm scents to them. They are just like a warm hug, and Comfort is no exception. So that's number 12, Comfort scented candle, 3 for $50 on sale this evening. Number 13, we start getting into our Archangel candles. They have wax embeds on top that are decorated with a white glitter. And those are wings, as you can see. They'll melt right into the candle. And then they have the normal candle underneath that is decorated. Oh, yeah. Is that your favorite? Oh, comfort. Comfort's your favorite. I remember, Penny. And then you basically get the white candle underneath decorated with the gold glitter. So again, everything's biodegradable. The wings will melt right into it, but you're going to get notes of cedarwood and bergamot. So for those of you who don't know what bergamot is a citrus note, and it pairs really well with the cedarwood blanc note that's in there. So the two of them work really nicely together to give that citrus and wood marriage. It's really, really good. Penny, by the way, how was that bergamot card diffuser? Did you like it? Let me know. So that's the St. Gabriel the Archangel scented candle, bergamot and cedarwood. That's number 13. Number 14 is the St. Michael the Archangel scented candle. This one is sandalwood and suede. So you're going to get those notes of sandalwood. I'm a fan of sandalwood, but when it's too much, it feels a little choky. And so I added notes of suede to it to kind of just smooth it out. It's a subtle sandalwood scent, and I like that about it. So this, again, has those wax. Good. I'm so glad you love it. Thank you for letting me know. So this, you're going to see the blue candle with the gold, right? The gold biodegradable glitter. Then you have, again, those wax embeds of the wings on top that once lighted will melt into the candle as well. And you'll get those really great notes of sandalwood and suede. So that's number 14. That is the St. Michael the Archangel scented candle, sandalwood and suede. Number 15 is probably my favorite amongst the Archangel candles. It's St. Raphael. And black cardamom and cream are the fragrance notes you're going to get. So I would say it does give off a holiday vibe to a degree because you're getting that cardamom note that people use in a lot of holiday treats. However, that cream note, bolstered by the mahogany shea that I add to it, is very reminiscent of warm milk. So like when you were a kid, I'm dating myself because I don't think Gen Z even knows about warm milk, but I know that Gen X knows about some warm milk. And it's definitely just a beautiful fragrance. This one has a wonderful hot throw. It's going to fill your home. You're going to get that warm milk fragrance note. You're going to get that black cardamom fragrance note. It's a little different than green cardamom. It's definitely got a different twist on it. And I bolstered it with a little mahogany shea to kind of bring in just, I don't know, it married nicely with the original fragrance profile. So I wanted to make sure all of those were present. And that is the St. Raphael the Archangel scented candle, 3 for $50. Again, number 15. Okay, so we're going to talk more of the novelty candles now that we're getting into. This is the Almond Cherry Merlot. So for those of you who are fans of the traditional black cherry Merlot, you're going to love this because I've added notes of almond macaron to this. So there's little like cream-filled cookies. Picture that almond flavor and then mixed with your black cherry Merlot. You might be like, wait a second, this sounds terrible. I am telling you, this is the best thing you're ever going to discover. I came across this when I was doing my little chemistry setups, and I'm like, what can I do to this black cherry Merlot just to make it stand out? I had a previous mixture of it that I was like so-so with. I liked it, but I didn't love it. This, once I smelled the almond macaron oil, I said, you know what? I think that this would pair incredibly with black cherry Merlot. Did it on the blotter strips, was loving it, made the test candles, and the rest is history. So Almond Cherry Merlot, like I said, if you were a fan of the Yankee Candle or the Bath & Body Works Black Cherry Merlot, this is going to have you floating on cloud 9. It's number 16. It is right now 3 for $50, along with all the other 6-inch tins, and that's Almond Cherry Merlot. This one is a popular jam. This is Smoky Moon. So definitely more of a masculine scent. It combines tobacco, notes of bay leaf, and it also combines a Caribbean teak wood and an Egyptian amber with that. I love the smoky spice because you get that peppercorn note as well, and the notes of the smoke just come in and marry beautifully. So, you know, listen, you probably see a lot of stuff on my sites that's like, I would never think to put that teak wood with the amber and with the peppercorn. And I tell you right now, they work. This is one of my most popular candles, especially for men. So for the guys in your life that like to have their man cave, maybe they like a little candle, maybe they like a little scent in their man cave, Smoky Moon is definitely the candle for you. That is number 17, part of the 3 for $50. Okay. Number 18, if you are a coffee lover, this is for you. And I'll be honest, I always say this every time I'm on. You guys must be, for those of you who watch me regularly, probably like, sounds like a broken record. This is the one coffee scent I can deal with. I don't understand it. I don't even drink coffee. Not a fan of coffee. But this candle does it for me. It mixes chocolate fudge notes with coffee shop. Right? So picture you're walking into the coffee shop, they're brewing that fresh pot, and you smell those fresh roasted beans. Then you're pouring that fresh roast in your cup. You're adding your cream and sugar. You're getting those notes as well, but that chocolate comes in. So you're getting those mocha notes where you're having either a hot or a cold mochaccino. And that's what Mocha Joe is all about. So that's number 18. And if you are a fan of coffee scents, you're going to love this. If anybody in your life is a fan of coffee, this is the candle for them. This does well in grab bags and Secret Santas and things like that, because usually 9 out of 10 people love the scent of coffee. And so it is decorated with a little crushed quartz crystal. And I put on top of that 2 real coffee beans. I wouldn't say pull them out and start roasting them or grinding them, but they're there for your aesthetic enjoyment. And yes, believe it or not, they are Starbucks coffee beans. All right, I always tell that story. We went high end. So yeah, that's the Mocha Joe candle. That is number 18, and that is 3 for $50.